Hello, my friends. Why not start the stream? Dopiest face you've ever seen. I hope you're doing well on this beautiful Wednesday night. Every time I forget to open it up on my phone and make sure the audio sounds like it sounds in the playback. Here we go. 1 second. Give me 1 second, lads. How's that sound? Sounds pretty good. Like to keep it all ready and going. Oh, why is it doing that? There we go. Right. You'll have to excuse me. Tonight I am absolutely exhausted. Absolutely. Let's skip some time. Sleeping in a bed actually skips time, by the way. Like in real life. See, watch. See the sunrise. Beautiful. There we go. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Don't know how long I'll be on tonight. Probably not. Oh, jeez. Stand in front of the fire while I get dressed. What a legend idea, huh? Pants first. Sock shoe like a madman. Cuirass, gloves. Will I wear the helmet? I'll put the helmet on. Why not? Right, we're ready. We're ready for today. We are ready for today. Right, there we go. Genuflect at the old altar. Nomine se Patri et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
Ave Christus Rex. Chief has heard the power of blessing.
God blesses us every day we ask, and every day we don't as well. Right. Don't think I need that many rounds of ammunition on me somehow. Not tonight, anyway. I won't be doing the whole non-stop ships, non-stop combat. What I will be doing is I'll be doing some farming. I've got to try and make sure I have enough materials for when they do update the game. And I also want to try and maybe test out building for one of my videos. What do you think of that, huh? Right. Flaxseed. We need as much flax. Much flax as possible. And I also need to get rid of them pirates. Well, they're entertaining, but when my audio scares the absolute bejesus out of me like it just did there. Holding the E button should allow me to farm all of these. Don't you think? Oh, there we go. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Let's do some more planting. 7 of them. Sweet potato. Small potatoes. Cocoa plums. Cocoa plums. Thank God they're not cocoa melons. Oh. Cringe at my own joke. Cringe at my own joke. Tomato, tomato. As they say, tomato, tomato. Oh, we have plenty of aloe now. Right. So many leeks. I don't need that many leeks. Don't need that many leeks, everyone. Just imagine that the pieces of bamboo are sticking into little holes in the concrete. Okay, then you'll be grand. Sure, you'll be grand, as they say, where I come from. Sure, you'll be absolutely grand. How many leeks are we going to plant? Probably not that many. We don't need hundreds of them. Right, now we're back. Flax. Doing the flax seedling situation. Need as much of this stuff as I can get my hands on. That's advice from me to you if you are an early Windrose adopter. If you are still new, that is my advice. You want the frigate? Plant as much flax as you can get your grubby little hands on. Your grubby little pirate hands. Because you're going to need it. You're going to need thousands of it. They haven't updated it yet, have they? I don't think they have. Have they? 1 second, let me check it. They haven't updated this. No. Post game summary. What? Forget about that. Forget about that. It's not important. Yeah, they haven't released the Ashlands yet. It will come soon. And when it does, it'll be good. We're probably going to start hacking down trees. What is going on? Just people messaging me. Do we have any of these? Bean seeds. We got the bean seeds. Right, close the front door, you lunatic. Close the bloody front door. Oakley dokley. Oakland Reno. I better go down there and collect all the stuff they keep dropping. Parkour. Parkour. What did you guys drop? Ah, some hides. Goat horns. Thank you very much, lads. Plenty of ingredients. Ingredients? Yeah, ingredients for making stuff. Oh, he shot me at the exact time. There we go. I wanted to have a proper fight with this guy. Oh, we got a musket off him. Very nice. Very nice indeed. We'll take the musket. Look at that. 550 pierce. We won't say no to that, lad. We won't say no to that at all. We probably don't need health potions on us, or we probably don't need the elixir of cruelty. We don't need that. We're probably not going to need bandages. There we go. So shall we go? We're going to do some mining. We have sulfur to collect, which is nice. $96 sulfur. I'll take it. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're going to try and build up some materials, some ingredients. Today I'm not doing the battling. I've done a lot of ship sinking lately, as you can see. The 348 counter is how many I've sunk in the last couple of streams. Hop. Jump over the wolf's head. Sissel. Why is my game pitching so much? What's going on? No fat. No animal fat on wolves. It's quite annoying, isn't it? Do you know why it is? It's probably because I have YouTube open. And I have all that open in the background. Terrible idea. We'll collect as many of these limes as we can. We should probably have limes and bananas. This is where I want to build. What is going on? Battle between smugglers. Whoa, smugglers and interceptors. Oh, smuggler interceptors as well. Let's Let's take a peek. Let's take a peek at this battle going on here on the shore. Look at the speed of them. They look like they're going a lot quicker than 20 knots. Let's put it that way. What a jump. Onto the viewing stone. What are you guys up to? You guys having a bit of... Where is he firing? Bit crazy. I could do something interesting. I could fly over and hop onto one of those ships now. I just started firing at me. Oh, we have a musket. We have a musket. Can I shoot one of them? Come here. Damn it, we missed. Imagine we didn't. Imagine it just sunk. Where have they gone, goddammit? I want to see you guys fight. There's the smugglers. Smugglerinos. I could use the free cam to fly over there and drop onto one of their ships. I could. Let's have a look. Let's take a look at this battle from closer up. This is cheating, I know, but just, you know, just for the fun of it. Nice. This is the Blackbeard one. We're going to hop on board. Oh my god, it's sailing itself. Oh, this is awesome. Oh my god. Whoa. They're taking hits. How you doing? Massive. Nice. How's your night going so far? Look at the people flying all over the place. The smuggler interceptor is not doing as well as I thought it would. Let me climb up on the sails. Ah. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Celebrating a death. Was it someone you were close to? Celebrating a death or celebrating a life? How you doing, Redbeard? Good to see you. This vessel is going down, I think. Don't think it's going to last much longer getting pummeled by those smugglers. What's going on with this person? He's taking the wheel. Oh, I'm afraid the captain goes down with the ship, doesn't he? No, apparently not. We're going down. We're taking in water. I'm going down with the ship. No, I'm not. It's gone. The vessel is gone. And now I'm in the middle of the ocean. Ugh. I can get the cargo though, can't I? Can I pick up the cargo even though I didn't sink the ship? I bloody well can. Do I know the Easter egg? What's the Easter egg? Yeah, so I don't know what was happening there. Let's go on to this Blackbeard ship now and see how this fares against the smugglers. It's not cheating. I'm not fighting the ships. I'm just boarding them and watching them fight. I can still be killed. All that can happen. I'm just enjoying watching smugglers absolutely smash the Blackbeard crew in. Explain to me what the Easter egg is. Double M. This is a catch. Got a big fight coming on here. All the smugglers are actually going to get the... The smugglers are not going to win this one. They've been incapacitated. Where are they? There they are. Sorry, smugglerinos. The smugglers are going down. I might go down with them. I'll fly over here and go down with them. There's no one on board. Hopefully they've escaped. Whoa! Momentum. I'm going under. Let's see. We're being dragged underwater. We're going down with the vessel, lads. How deep? A Monty Python Easter egg. Goodbye, smugglers. Nasty. Right, let's go back to the island where we were. We were on this rock over here, I think, were we? We were clearing some of the island. Ah, I think this was it. Was this the viewing rock? It was. Right back where we began. And if we catch any more ship battles, I'll do the same again. A bit of a renegade that way. Monty Python sketch, or an Easter egg. Which one? Is it the, Which one would it be, actually, in this game? The only one I can think of is the flesh wound one, for some reason. Don't think there'd be any references to the Messiah. Are these the good trees? These are the divvies. Divvy me up some resources. Oh, another cringeworthy joke from Captain Chief. Yes, divvies. Oh, goats. I wonder, can I defeat them with the axe? What a horrible way to go. Oh. Right, I am going to hack you up now. Gotcha. Got you, devil spawn. More resources, the better. As you can see, the increased resources mod is working hard once again. Is that going to take down another one? It is. Chain reaction. We need plenty of wood. And if we get to a nice looking tree on the island, you know, we might just start building a tree house. Who knows? wonder, is there a build limit? There has to be a build limit. Nearly every single game that involves building your own base has a build limit. But it is early access. Yeah, which Monty Python Easter egg is it then? Like, is it on... I suppose it can't be on a specific island, can it? We're all on different islands. We all have different randomly generated maps. Never been this close to a nanny goat before. Hello. Goodbye. Divvy divvy. Oh my goodness. 1 second. There we go. Oh, you nearly got me there, you son of a gun. But in the end, it was you who got done. A sapling. I probably shouldn't cut a sapling down. Bad for the environment. They grow back. It's alright. Oh, more trees. Oh, we're going to go to the jungle. Maybe pick up some bananas, perhaps? We could do that. How much wood have we got? I can't believe that. We've actually got some... I don't deserve that insignia. I didn't earn it. Throw it away. Get it out of my inventory. They do take a while to grow back, but guess what? This will interest you. If you've downloaded the better resources or the increased resources mod, they actually grow back quicker too. That was brilliant. Yeah, go on, run off. Oh no, he's going to charge again. Oh, got you this time. Sorry, laddie. Had to do that to you. Maybe I should let you go because you actually made me laugh. Gave me quite a good little chuckle. Good chuckle indeed. No bananas out here. No bananas out here at all. Oh, yes, there is. I just was blind, is all. Take those, thanks. Bought some bananas in the shop today, and I'll tell you something. They were absolutely delicious. Do you ever get that where you just... the bananas are just really, really good? What am I doing? And they're cheap, too. Perfect ripeness, you know. Look at all that clay, my God. Oh, that's clay bottles sorted for a while. That is definitely sorted. Let's see what we have here. Vicus. We'll take it down. Excellent. Look at that. Redbeard, do you know about the Easter egg? The Monty Python Easter egg? There is wolves up there. I will leave them be. I like to leave the wildlife on my island. Except goats. They always seem to walk a mile just to headbutt me in the face. Never heard of it. Me neither. Me neither. Our inventory is full already. I can't wait to build on one of these trees. Can you see the vision? Can you see the vision? A massive tree house up there would look beautiful. The question is, do I build the tree house? See, if I record this footage, right? It has me on the corner of the screen. And I don't always like that in my recordings. I'm going to ask these guys a question. wonder, can I parry with an axe? No, you cannot. Come on, hit me. Hit me! Axe fight. How embarrassing. That's like when the Hound in Game of Thrones went mad with the big axe, wasn't it? A knee slapper. Right. How much stuff have we got? They didn't drop anything of value, did they? We'll soon see. Ask you a question. Glad you found that funny. People say you shouldn't laugh at your own jokes, but why would you tell them if you didn't find them funny? You know? Goat leader. If you saw my video on YouTube, you saw what happens to goat leaders around these parts. Ah, shit. Energized. That's actually quite interesting, because I was only going to stream for about an hour tonight because I am absolutely exhausted. I'm glad I'm coming across as energized and not low energy tonight, you know. Peanuts. What are we getting rid of? Banana seeds. What are we getting rid of? I did collect those. Some of those are for real. I think that one's not for real. I can just come back and collect the head of a mountain goat, but I'll swap it for some peanuts. What's that? There we go. Bezoar. This is the secret entrance to the church here. This is the place I was going when I was building. Look at this. Secret staircase where I plant some of my trees. It's very overgrown. I don't use it very often. There you go. Look, my lime trees. My banana saplings. Blasphemy, I know. Well, now it's funny because my wife said what will probably happen is you'll get into the game and you'll play it for longer than an hour. And, you know, that's already happening. I'm already feeling more awake. Already more awake. Banana seeds. What have we got here? Bezoars. Nope. We don't need them. Where's my animal parts? I have an animal parts chest, don't I? I do, yeah. There we go. Wolf heads, fangs. Fat? Did we not put fat in there also? Yeah, you definitely could. It isn't difficult, let's put it that way. I'm fairly easily influenced by good conversation. I'm not ashamed of that. Right, we've got our potions, we've got our rum. Should probably put that in our ship, shouldn't we? Do we have full? We do, yes. Perfect. There we go. Storing all of that stuff. We still have this. Is my ship close enough? Love that. You can stay over there. There we go. How much gold have we got, actually, before I continue? Oh, 1,100. That's a nice number. I was going to do the, you know, the journey to 9999 piastre or guineas, but tonight I just didn't feel like doing ship battles. I just felt like exploring my island and maybe picking a place to build. I might test build something on that tree over there. Does the rum do anything? I'm pretty sure the rum is an alchemical ingredient. That's what? This whiskey. No, that's rum. Drink a bottle of rum. It increases your HP. And where's my stacks? I don't know. That seems to be it. I'm going to have some soakage. There we go. Look at the health points. Hit points. Gigantic health pool. Oof. It ruined the juice, did it, Doc? Terrible. That's terrible news. Parkour. Oh, yes. I dropped something over here, didn't I? When that goat had a fight. This is the close tree. I'm thinking I'll make the video about this tree. But I think I'll test one of the other trees. Like I need extra. I know, yeah. Crazy amount of HP at this point. I could probably do with upping the difficulty. But I don't mind. I don't mind being an OP pirate. I like being like Edward Kenway in Assassin's Creed, you know? I can always do one of those challenge runs. I've been thinking of rules in my head for that. I might do a video at some point for that challenge run. There's iron ore on this island. My goodness. This island is the land of plenty. Wow. I knew it had sulfur. But boulders of iron? Pretty cool. Oh, there is the stuff behind it. I was going to... well, actually, I don't know if I was going to at all, actually. Ubisoft have broken my heart too many times. Ubisoft have made some decisions that I think were very anti the type of gamer that I am. And I think that them kind of resyncing a game that didn't really need a remaster at all. The graphics were fine. The gameplay was perfect. Didn't really need anything. It kind of feels like them groveling. Oh, please come back. Please buy a game you've already had with us. It's new. And I'm just kind of... I've lost a lot of faith in AAA, quadruple A companies nowadays, so... I will play Black Flag, but I'll probably play the original, because I found out that the original on Steam, I believe now has Steam achievements. So that'll keep me going for hours, because I'm a bit lame like that. Are you going to play the new one? Or have you played the original as well, actually? Might as well ask you both questions. Thank you, I'm glad you think so. Oh, nice one. Not too bad. Yeah, I played the original back in its heyday when it came out on the Xbox 360. I got it for Christmas one year when I was a lot younger. Remember it really well. You don't know if you'll play the new one. Interesting. Same kind of thing? Is it the case where you've already played Black Flag? Why would you need a remaster when it's only a few years old? Or Is it the case where it's like what I said? Ubisoft have kind of made some bad decisions and it feels a bit cheap for them to remaster that. What's your thoughts, Redbeard? Also, I should probably clip that, actually. Really started like playing with my friends more than playing solo. Nice one. Not too bad at all. Playing co-op and stuff like that is so good. So good. Where am I going? Oh, I know. I'm looking for more resources, more hardwood. Here we go. Perfect. Playing with friends is always a good laugh, especially if it's a good game. I used to play a lot of 7 Days to Die with my friends. I always used to host the server, so they'd only ever really play when I was playing, you know. Very few of them would play it after I'd turned off. Well, is it just 2-player co-op at the moment, is it? Sorry, Mr. Wolfie. Don't worry, I'm not killing all the wolves on this island. I'm not like that. I see what you're saying. They might. They'd have to work with the console creators then at that point. That becomes very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. But never say never. Sony's gone completely discless now, haven't they? Very weird. Very, very weird indeed. Especially after the scenarios recently. Can you imagine if Microsoft actually they are, yeah, big time. I just imagine that Microsoft releases a new Xbox and they decide to go back to no, we're doing disc first. You know, no internet connection needed to play your game. Goes real retro with it. I guarantee that'd get a lot of people on their side after Sony lost a bunch of their fan base. I'll always be very weary of big companies nowadays. Yeah, like I found out some really terrible news today, actually. I mean, not terrible in the sense that, you know, a loved one of mine died. My TV did break, though. And I've had that TV since 2013. So that was... Rest in peace, LG. 42-inch legend. Probably gave me thousands upon thousands of hours of watch time. Put that aside. Ah, very nice. New console based off Steam for Xbox. That'll be cool. That'll be way cooler. But it turns out my... the company I work for is downsizing big time. They're doing it so much that they've actually had to tell the government, which means that they're going to be getting rid of 30 plus employees in the next redundancy, which is pretty sad. Could be me. I could be jobless soon, which would be horrible because I'd have to restart my mortgage process and life would be upheaved once again. That's why, you know, at this point, large companies, I look at them with a lot of the time disdain. Yeah, no, I wasn't told about it. I saw a news article about what happened with my job, so... Yeah, the TV lived its life. It did that and more. It's Here's what's really crazy. I've been with my wife for over a decade, right? Over a decade we've been together. I had that TV before I met her. Oh, cheers, man. Cheers. Yeah, I could be returning to a job. I could be moving to a different room. I have no idea if it's me who's going to be affected or not. But that was what I read on 2 different news outlets today, was that the government have been told about upcoming redundancies in my company. So you'll either see a lot of me streaming, or I don't know what's going to happen. Thank you for your thoughts. It's hard when you lose a job that you've kind of built your life around. But you kind of build your life around every job, really. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully I'm not, made redundant in the next few weeks. There will be signs. There will be big signs, yeah. Oh, I think it's axe time. Should I shovel them? I'm going to shovel them to death. Come on, sailor boy. There's no combos with the shovel at all. Okay, let's go back to the axe. At least the axe has some combat capabilities. Oh, what a parry. It wasn't a parry, but it was close enough. There we go. Laid off from the oil field. Oh, brutal, man. Yeah, that would be pretty nasty. I'm glad you were able to get back on your feet again and get yourself a position like you're in now, mate. It's funny, we all hate work and love complaining about work. Well, not all of us, but, a lot of people in my job certainly do. But it feels worse, funny enough, getting let go from that job. I just hope that that's not the case. Anyway, it'd be very irritating if it was. Literally a month away from starting the whole mortgage thing. Getting all the documents together. If you don't have a job for 6 months, a bank will laugh in your face if you go there asking for money. Because you're one of the poors. You're one of the poors. You're asking for money, you pleb. Who cares that you've, put all of your money in our bank, in our vault, and we make money off you? You want some of that back. When did you get laid off from the oil field? Ugh. Brutal. Yeah, I've been in my job. I've got the full contract. But before they give you the full contract, they make you do... What is it? 11 months working for an external company. So you work for an agency for 11 months. So you're not actually considered an employee. You're considered a contractor, I believe. That's how it works in factories in this country. Once you've done the 11 months, you get the full-term contract. Then it's another 6 months before a bank will actually go, oh, you have a contract and you've had it for 6 months. It's been a very long time of keeping my head down and making sure the job is done right. So hopefully it ain't me going. Oh my god, we had loads of viewers. What's going on? It's Wednesday night. I'm talking about work. Must be my beautiful face, huh? It's the makeup. It's not makeup, it's gunpowder. It's gunpowder around my eyes, alright? A year's quite a while. Don't I know it? At least the trees aren't absolutely killing me this time. Right, we've got quite a lot of ingredients. Quite a lot of ingredients. Is there some pirates over here? No, we got them. We got rid of them. Turn around. This way. I should know this island like the back of my hand. After all, that's my church in the distance there. Beautiful, isn't it, from this distance? Like that. Ba, 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 ba. Right, more sulfur, over 1,000 sulfur. That's what I like to see. Look at that moon. This will be a nice place to have a tree house. Jump on the goat's head. I jumped over him. I need to stop breathing through my mouth. I do that automatically because my nose has been blocked a bit lately. Okay, you managed to hit me. I'm sorry. You're done. You're done. You're not that guy, buddy. You're not that guy. Sorry, Mr. Boar. But you just weren't that guy. What on earth is that? An alpha wolf? Oh my god. Sorry, big fella. If we're going to live on this island, we have to coexist. I'll force you to like me. How's that? 2017, so it's been quite a while, but you still know the feeling of what it's like to lose your job. It sucks. It's disgusting. You realize that some bastard looked at you as a number and went, yeah, one less of him would mean one more in the bank account. And it's kind of like, ugh. Not a number, I'm a human being. But, you know, what can you do? You can't run a big, massive multinational business looking at every individual as an individual. Just the way of life, I'm afraid, guys. Companies aren't going to look at you like you're a friend of theirs. They never will. You're a number, so use them to make the numbers in your bank account bigger. Oh my goodness, I forgot about this. Look. They walked up, tapped me on the shoulder while I was working and said, come with me. And that was it. 3 years gone. Man, that's disgusting. I'm sorry to hear that was how it happened with you, man. Tapped you on the shoulder. Come here with me. I remember the manager that got me fired in the end in my old job.
This is going to happen.
I didn't like them. Oh, let's finish it with the axe once again. Hey. They call me the Hatchet Man. Hatchet Harry. Yeah. That's how they do it. That's how they be doing things in these big giant corporations. Sorry, we could do with less of you guys. If we get rid of a load of you, then our numbers look better because we have to pay less wages. That's what one of the jobs I used to work for did. They used to look at the budget, and when earnings call came around, this is disgusting. When earnings call came around, they used to fire a bunch of people. Because then they could say in their earnings report, oh, look, we actually have much better numbers than you thought because we have way less outgoings. It was really disgusting. Disgusting, carry on. Pretty much, I think that was due to COVID. Ugh. God, yeah. I'd say that probably had an effect. I bet that's one of the words that gets the stream looked at. I bet that's one of the no-no words. See, this is where I was originally planning on building my church, was around this side. Look at that. Isn't that just stunning? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look, I don't know. I'm not popular enough for Twitch to come looking into my streams. Yet. There you go. There's that positive reinforcement. Manifesting. This was where I was originally going to build the church. I was like, oh, this could be a good spot. This could be quite interesting, you know. I'm glad I didn't build here. But this ladder still exists. Excellent. Let's get my little sloop. Right, let's aim it. And if I aim it right, and I step off the rudder, does it keep sailing? I think it does. I put the musket. I still have it. Good. I thought there was going to be a drowned on the shore. It's still going, Redbeard. It's steering the wrong way, though. Oh, what a shot. This sloop doesn't have any cannons, but I do. I get it. How far does it shoot? Oh, there's actually bullet drop. What a perfect bit of steering. That was like the Jack Sparrow thing, wasn't it? Him walking onto the pier. I like muskets. Muskets are quite nice, actually. Shame I haven't got a single skill point in them. This sounds stupid, and it may sound ignorant to any of you people who play games with big skill trees and stuff, but something in me always wants leveling to never have a cap. I always want to be able to just keep dumping points in skills. Some of you are probably going, God, what an imbecile. What a moron. Oh, 3 guineas. 1, 1, 1, 1 guineas. Look at that. That's a lot of gold. We need that. Look at the amount of resources. And we have lime seeds. We have pretty much everything we need. What would we... 20 viewers? 20? You're all very welcome here, just so you know. Right, let's see. What are we going to build? We need normal wood. For mahogany floors, we need normal wood as well. I thought those were hardwood. All right. Planks. Yeah. We're probably going to use large walls. Maybe those. That requires just normal wood. Normal wood. Is hardwood needed for building at all? I don't know, actually. I don't think it is. Pillars. Oh. And you wanted to stream for just an hour. Exactly, Redbeard. It's always the streams you least expect. I will say welcome to everyone who's popped onto the stream. It's good to see you here. Right now, I'm hoarding... Look at the amount of plant fiber. 20,000. My goodness. 9,000 wood. Yep, no hardwood at all. What was that? Rope. For the rope bridge. I like rope fences. I like turtles. Especially sea turtles, mate. Especially sea turtles. How many ropes can I make? Just 6,000. Make quite a few of these. Just make 100 or something. How many bullets did I make? Oh. Just a few. Just a few. We'll just put them in here. We need another barrel. We need another barrel. For our ammunition. That looks good. 360 iron bullets. And before we go, we actually need to bring resources with us. Otherwise, you know, we'll get there and we won't have anything. Make sure, by the way, to look in the wrong chest. We're going to need a lot of wood. We're building a tree house after all. You know what I mean? Just bring stuff, will ya? If I forget something, are you guys going to be annoyed if I... Oh, excuse me, if I use the free cam to teleport back to my base? Or should I think I should just keep it all au naturel, shouldn't I? Yeah, probably. Look, I don't think I need any of that stuff right now. I will bring the seeds. Because maybe I want to plant some trees. Do you ever think of that, you know? I want to plant some goddamn trees over there. Yes, we're going to leave that stuff, the decoration stuff. Do you ever sit in a stupid position and your arm starts going dead? Right, it's nighttime. I don't want to build in the night. I'm going to get a blessing. No, I'll go to sleep. Because sleep passes the time in this game, like Minecraft. You didn't know that. Now you do. Jesus. Here we go. We don't dress in our clothes when we're going for a nap. We take realism very seriously in this pirate fantasy survival game. And there we go. It's the daytime. If you didn't know that, now you know. Pants, socks, shoes, gloves, cuirass, helmet. Yeah, I don't know. I always find it, like, need a shower. For my character, or you, or me, is that an insult? I should build a shower. Right. In nomine se Patre, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
Ave Christus Rex. Chief has heard the power of blessing.
There we go. We should be able to build something pretty cool now that we've gotten our blessing. Assassin's Creed dive. Right, we are going to respawn the boat. And we're in. There's our tree. There's our target right there. You see it? The big boy. But before we do that, we have to see if there's anything to drive by shoot in our little sloop. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that like button. That does something, I think. Maybe even subscribe if you think I'm handsome. Or if you like ghouls. If you like ghouls, that's a cool thing as well, you know. And if you're on Twitch, maybe click follow. Unlike real life, I actually like being followed on Twitch. I don't like being followed in real life. Need a shower for my character. I always like to take a swim as well, though. This is as good as a swim. What is that down there? Did you see that? Free cam. Telling me what that was. Bloody seaweed, mate. Bloody seaweed. There we go. Look at that. This is my monthly shower or bath. I should probably have a casual outfit as well, shouldn't I? Something I wear when I'm just bopping about. Am I going to drown on this rock? No, I'm not. Can I parkour this? Parkour! Oh, you fool! There we go, right. First attempt. You saw it here first. Yes, let's put the clothes back on now. This isn't a show. Yeah, I should have a pirate outfit, shouldn't I? Just for wandering around. Is clipping on? Nice clipping. There we go. We are now on our way to the first treehouse build I've ever done. There may be mistakes made. Who knows? This is a test run. I'm still building it. But one of my videos that I make on my channel is probably going to be on one of those trees over there. Maybe I'll make one in every tree. Okay. Oh, and we get a sea battle while we're combating the tree. I'll help you, lads. Go on. Hit the bullet. Hit the bullet. Ah, damn. Close enough. Oh, no. I don't know which way is standard now. Right, you need a platform first. Right. See, I know about tree houses, having had 3 of them in my real life, as opposed to fake life. Do we have logs? Large floor logs, yes. We'll put one perhaps here. Right, okay, that's looking all right. We're going to join it up to the tree. Don't worry, don't complain. Yes. Love that view with the grass in the way, don't you? We're going to join it up to the tree like that. That way it looks like I'm a super sophisticated... Kenzie... Hello to you too. I hope you're having a great night. I know I am. Pillars and beams, boats and hoes. Give me a log. Large beam weathered. I don't think it's big enough, do you? I think we need some real heavy metal. I know. We're gonna do it like that, okay? Right. Ooh, treehouse. Thank you. I think it's a pretty cool choice. I've been thinking about it for a long time, and I thought, you know what? Treehouse it is. I've been missing playing this game. My computer's being fixed right now. Ugh, I hate that. Unlucky for you. I hope it gets fixed soon and you get back to being a dirty scallywag like everyone in this stream right now. Yeah, we're going to do supports. We're going to do supports. We can't... Oh, look at that. We're going to make it look like it's part of the tree. You know what I mean? Is that a wolf? Wolf keeps aggroing and then being turned off to the idea like, yeah, do you know what? Forget this guy. He's harmless. He's building a tree house. Be cool if you could feed the wolves. Make them your friends. There we go. That's not looking too bad. Oh, there's loads of cool building options. I really enjoy it. Really like it. I don't like the fact that those pieces of wood are higher up than the platform, though. I think that's kind of annoying. No ladders. Pillars and beams. 29 people watching the stream. My goodness. Welcome, all of you. Filthy Scallywags for joining the Filthy Scallywag stream. As you can see, building some kind of treehouse at the moment. I think we can live with that. We could probably place wood on top of that, or maybe we'll just delete those pillars at some point. We'll see. Oh, I just built like 10 of them under the ground. Needed a new motherboard, but they're ordering it. Good. Hopefully that happens soon. I have got the pet boar. I've never actually used it, though. Used it. That's such a weird term, isn't it? You don't use an animal. I've never used the whistle. Let's put it that way. That's a cool little staircase. And now we're up. We're in the tree. Look at the church over there. That's my actual house in the distance there. Big church on the cliff. This will be my, let's call it my vacation home. I'm actually going to get rid of these. I don't like that they're protruding, do you? It's unappealing. Visually unappealing, that. I will put them around the outside, though. Yeah, I think I'll do that. The small ones, not the big ones. This isn't the final level. This is just the... you have to climb up to this level to get in. So perhaps... That's looking cool. We don't need the big... Is that going to poke through if I place that there? Let's have a look. It does, yeah. Ooh, but it does... that's not too bad. I won't complain about the little ridge. That's far more pleasing, don't you think? I certainly think so. There we go. Very nice. And on this level, do you know what I'm thinking? You know when I was making... There we go. It's useful in combat. It will draw the enemy's attention away from you. You get a second to heal. That's pretty nice. Is that wolf going to come up into the tree and try and have a go, is he? Is he seriously? Yeah. Oh, Mr. Wolf. Mr. Wolf. We can't have an enemy floating around underneath us. Sorry, big fella. Had to happen. Had to happen. Another one? I just want to be at one with nature and these animals keep trying to kill me. We don't need any more supports. You agree with the little ridge? Good, I like it. I think it looks quite aesthetic. Now we need to decide how we get into the actual tree. This is just the starter, do you know what I mean? This isn't the main course. Oh, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Oh, this is going to be so cool. I have to remember this now. Small logs. My friend are playing together. I know what I'm going to do in a little bit. I need that boar. Avalos559, thank you for following me. You absolute legend. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well on this beautiful Wednesday night. I could have just used the full floor. That's what I'm going to do. Same size, look at that. Crazy. Well, I should day third island type. Kenzie, how you doing? I'm level 25. That's because I have a mod that increases the maximum amount of levels. It's good fun, I have to say. It's not legit, like it's not standard, but 25 levels feels like a good amount, you know what I mean? Well, I think we could go, what, one more level up? This should be the floor. What do you think? Level 11 or 12, not bad. Not too bad at all, not too shabby, they say. I think this should be the entrance. What do you think? No, we can't do that. We actually need to go up one more. Invisible wall? Is this an invisible wall I'm running into here? Don't tell me you have an invisible wall around your tree. Ugh. Sickener. So where... Let me check something. This is a bit of a cheat, but let me see. Can I actually walk inside? Is there like an invisible barrier on top? Because my plan was to have a lookout right on the very top. Let's see. Oh, no. That is very annoying. The leveling is a lot slower in base game, but I kind of like it that way. That's fair enough. Yeah, I found I was getting stuck on the swamp levels. I had to do so much exploring. We're going to have to rethink this plan here, aren't we? Going to have to rethink. This could be the level. This will have to be the level, I think. We're not going to use that floor then. The only thing I wish they gave you more skill points. Yeah, I know. And XP for killing people. I think that should be a toggle. I think you should be able to turn that on or off. Because I like that idea. Are we going to have a really plush treehouse? I think we are. This is just an idea. Don't worry. This is probably not the finished size or design. But that... How big does that look? Looks kind of crazy. Yeah, you don't get any XP for killing. Just exploring. Right, let me test something here. I need to test this. Right, so we need two ladders. I didn't know we'd have to deal with an invisible wall around the tree. That's kind of a big deal for this build. This is why we plan. This is why we make a planarino. Or a test in this case. There we go. Can we still climb up with them there? We can. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Not there, though. That invisible wall is quite the big boy, isn't it? Right, here's the test. Here's the big boy test. How far out do we have to go before the invisible wall is no longer there? And now the nanny ghost is running for its life. Okay, we can get up a bit higher here. Okay, okay. Right, let's see. So this is a learning curve for everyone here. I'm working on building a frigate ship. Just acquired the blueprints for one before my computer stopped working. Ugh. Let me give you a bit of advice. Plant as many flax seeds as you possibly can. You will need hundreds and hundreds of flax seeds for the sails. It took me hours to get them by exploring. Never again. Okay, so you can kind of... Look at this. 42 people watching. Welcome, one and all. I hope you're having a great Wednesday night. So, right. That's... Let me check something. Can I spawn inside the tree? Can I see the invisible barrier now? No, that doesn't work at all. That work? I guess it'd be past the leaves for the invisible wall. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm hoping not, but... Oh, you have a big garden with a lot of flax. Good, you're going to need it. Yeah, okay, that invisible wall is massive. Time for more floors, guys. Can I even get there? No, I can't. Yeah, we need it here. The good thing is I can build. I can build. But I just can't actually physically go there. Please allow me to climb up here. Oh, the leaves. I think you're right. Unfortunately, I think you're right. Hey! Okay. So there's our... What's our footprint? Footprint's going to look disgusting. We could put ropes and we could have stuff hanging. We'll have stuff that... Yes! We'll have stuff hanging down walkways with strings like that. Okay. The height... No, trust me, it isn't the height limit. I've got a gigantic cliff church over there that's several stories higher than this. Yeah, it should be higher than this, yeah. Right. What is that even touching? Oh, it's touching the box. There we go. Righty-ho. Show them. You want to see... You want to see the clifftop church where I lived, yeah? I can show that to you. You might like that. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll show you. Why not, actually? Why not? Let's have a look. We will go and visit my homestead. The homestead is vast. Kenzie, thank you for following. You absolute legend. Cheers. Right, here we go. This isn't where I got off last time. Yeah. Cool trick as well. If you accelerate, stop manning the actual ship, it'll still just keep going. So you can do drive-bys. You have to make sure it steers in the right place, though. Yeah, so here's my church. I'm pointing the gun just so you can see it, not out of spite. Look at this place. So here's the frigate, the Seahawk on the left. Hello. Sparrow, my ketch. And the Blackbird, which is the brig. Here's the base in its entirety. Sun's not helping us. Right, we have our first fort level where we have all of our cannons pointing out to the sea and anyone who may attack. This whole staircase is built into the mountain. Notice that about funny the enemy ships can't hit the small boat. Yeah, I found that out fairly early as well. This is a cool little viewpoint. I like standing here and having a look out here sometimes. You'll get a good view of the church here. So this is it. I'll give you a zoom round with the free cam. There's the big apps window at the back as well. Thank you very much. So this is the main hall. We have our main dining table here. It's a living church, so it's not for, you know, there's no pews and all that kind of stuff, but there is an altar with a cross. And in front of our altar, we keep our healing potions, which I consider the blood of Christ. I think that's appropriate. Here we go. We actually have aisles here with all of our cooking utensils and workbenches. Up here we have second story on the aisles. In the middle as well as huge center tower. I live above in that top area up there. I'll show you that in a sec. You're not that good at building. It just takes time. And, you know, you got to try not to rush as well. And use plenty of reference images. These are the towers. Both the towers are enterable. They both have roof access. Another cross on the top. Here's tower number 1. And there is the other one. I'll show you the upstairs where I reside. Yeah. I was kind of tempted to change the floor to mahogany at some point. Here's the massive stairwell that brings you all the way up to the very top. I think there's a window here somewhere where I can actually look out into the church. Yeah. These are open into the church. And outside. Here's the upstairs bedroom. Fireplace. We have our little drink of grog or whatever. Big windows. Ships in the bottle. Or ship in a bottle. Lack of patience. Yeah, it took about 9 hours to build this. Tend to just build something functional. Yeah. Try and make time for beauty. Beauty has its function as well. Little bookcase. Have plenty of little ships all around the place. Maps, all that. You can go out here and get a whole view of everything. I don't know if you saw earlier, but that's the Smuggler's Island over there. And sometimes smuggler ships fight Blackbeard ships in this patch of ocean, so I get to watch that as a bit of entertainment. We can go to the very high roof, but before that I'll show you the loft bed. This is where I sleep. Got me guns, me swords, well, me cannon. More wine and stuff near the side of the bed. Mr. Kitten's portrait. And up at the very top, we have the chimney, another bonfire. Thank you very much. Yeah, so the build limit, the build height, you can build quite high up in this game. I put a little bit more detail on the outside as well. We have a second cross on the back, on top of the apse. Yeah, it's great fun to watch them fight, isn't it? I'm actually going to teleport downstairs so I can show you the garden. We have the second gun encampment. The second fort, as I call it. It's on the top of the mountain. And then a little garden back here, where I keep flax and all that kind of stuff. But this was my first build. The first place I built on the island I washed up on when the game starts. That was just a small enough little house made of reeds. And this is where I smelt all my metals and stuff. But this is the best thing. Well, not the best thing. This is one of the best things. Is when I want to get down, I have like an Assassin's Creed diving port. Or diving point. Get up the ladder, please. Swimming in all this armor, I guess, is quite difficult. That's it, yeah. That's my home. So, hopefully I can build a treehouse that at least looks the part. You can still see bits of it from here as well. When it gets to nighttime, these beaches start getting drowned and crabs on them. Yeah, you got to have stuff like that. You know, if you're going to build something really high up, have a quick way to get down. It's quite hard to have a quick way up. But I don't actually mind that. Thank you very much. At some point, I will probably make a house in every biome. There's these massive trees in the swamp as well. I was thinking I might build a tree house in one of them. Does anyone know if there's a build limit? Zip lines. You said that before, actually. Yeah, I think that's a really good idea. Gotta get rid of all of these bits of vegetation. There we go. Perfect. A zipline would be so cool. Yeah, I think we can build something nice here. Overlooking the island. Oh, there we go. You can actually see a bit of combat now. Smugglers and who's who? Interceptors. Yeah. Good. I certainly hope there's no build limit. Yeah, they never win when you're far away. But if I were to transport or teleport myself into one of those ships, there'd be a full-on battle. Right. How big do I want this place to be? I don't want corners. I want diagonals. Rounded floor logs. That won't work. You think there'd be like a triangle? Triangular floor. Personally, I thought hands. What about yourself? That's rather difficult. The swamp boss I didn't find too tough at all, really. Ignore what you see going on back here. Are you kidding me? Can't put it down any lower. Ugh. Right. Gonna have to do this. Let's see if this works. Good night. Oh, no. It's a bit of a gammy way of doing it, but it worked. I'm inclined to say hands as well, but Richards did take us longer to beat. Fair enough. Yeah, for me, it was, that's it. It's about 20 or 30 attempts to beat hands, but 40 to 50 to beat Richards. It's funny, actually. I was watching Redbeard fight Richards. Oh, no, Hands. Was it Monday? Yeah. I'm also just testing something here. I've never used these walls before, but I kind of wanted to give the place a bit of a, you know, it's part of the tree, you know, that kind of feeling. Let me see what this looks like. That could look cool. I do like that. I do like the look of that. Tempted to make this smaller. Yeah. You may be thinking, what are you doing, crazy lunatic? No, we don't need to do that. Hey. Just because the footprint is too wide. Too wide. And now I can't fit through there. I thought I literally just fit through there a second ago, but I guess I didn't. Forget it. Forget it. We're good. We're good. We will do it. Do not worry. Cheeky parts. Richard's killed us so many times. Be alive at the end in order for the mission to be completed for both of us. Ah. I didn't even realise that was the case. I've just played this solo. I'll have to keep it this wide. That's okay. Oh, I did the thing. Come on. Come on. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Are you kidding me? I could just do this, and then I can't place it low enough. Well, that worked. Boy, that really worked. There we go. Yeah, we don't need to fight Richards twice because I ended up beating him on my own. That must have been an absolute heartbreaker. Oh yes, press P. What kind of windows am I going to put in this? That's the real question. I think I know. Stained glass. I'm not putting them gammy things in. Square window. Narrow. Bit of a big window. Why not? You know, oh, don't do that to me, please. That can be pretty scary, actually. We will use, what is it called? I forgot the name of it. Pediment. Yes. A straw roof. Reed. So what is pediment? Sorry. I'm a fool. If I put this here, I can't delete it there. Only there. That means if I attach... Very spooky stuff. If I attach anything to it, that will then become impossible to delete. We've reached 50 viewers. Thank you. Cheers for joining me tonight. Yeah, but it was a lot quicker the second time once we figured out the trick for beating him. Nice one. 26 degrees. Can we do less than 26 degrees with... No. 26 is about it. Watch. I can place it now. But now I can't delete it. Ah, that's terrifying. So once it's there, I can't delete it. That is pretty freaky. Unless I press V and get up into the... If you break everything supporting those pieces, that's the thing. The tree is now supporting them. So that decision has been made. I have to stick with it. That's fine, though, because they're actually not too bad. They look good in that position. Whew. I'm going to put Yes, we're going to put walls that allow us to put windows here. We'll put the big window here as well. We'll put another small window. Or we could put... We can fit there now. Yeah, that could be difficult building in these kinds of conditions. Oh, imagine. Imagine you play something wrong. Play something wrong, that's it. Game over, man. Game over, man. Big window there. Like, if you're going to build a treehouse, give it some light. Some natural light. You don't want it to be hemmed in. For this window, though, I think... Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. That should really be a door, shouldn't it? So that I can walk outside. We can put a door in the diagonal. Yeah, we can. And we will. Oh, that's that definitely is a door. Oh, this is pretty ornate. This is very treehouse-esque, isn't it? Listen here, you. You've done my head in long enough. Any other wolves around here that need to be shown diplomacy? That's why I brought out the Persuader. There's so many cool building pieces. Me and my friend have only a fraction of what's available. Yeah, that was funny enough. Before I built my church, I actually saved up money so I could buy every recipe before moving. Double door, perhaps. Double door could be very cool. Yeah, I like that. Yikes. Now we have to build a corner roof. Oh, no. What a terrifying thought. Did I... Snapping on? Snapping off. Turn snapping on. Is it? Now that's what I call Texas diplomacy, yeah. Okay. That's not going to work, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the walls first. Nothing wrong with a bit of Texas diplomacy when everything wants to eat you. Congratulations, you've received 100 messages. There we go. Redbeard, you're the 100th message once again. But there could be something here. Do you know what I mean? Maybe not. Maybe we don't need that right now. We don't need it right this second. We're going to try and build these freaky roofs now. This is going to creep me out. What if I build it wrong? Is that the right roof even? Yes, it is. Yes. Just stop overthinking and do it. Okay. Oh my goodness. The streak continues, Redbeard. Oh my god, is this going to work? there we go. We've got the big bits of the roof done. We cannot delete. I could just do that. Yeah, we're going to do that. Hold on. What does that look like? Did I just ruin that? Yeah, that doesn't look great. We're going to see if we can undo that. Thank goodness. Oh, we could do that. Put a little bit. No. Put a corner piece. You absolute maniac. Right. We're going to have to pee it. Do you know what would probably be better if I actually didn't have the door there? The structure is unstable. Don't tell me what to do, game. There we go. Hate the wolves. I'm going to get the timing right. I feel the same about the undead. The undead are always the enemies that just... I constantly get hit by them. Yeah, we're going to have a little bit of an overhang on the roof. That doesn't bother any of you, does it? 'Cause it certainly doesn't bother me. Right. Last bit of roof for this section. Yes. Can we possibly... Now, hear me out. Has that got glass in it? A window made of weathered sticks. It does not, but these do. Yeah. I don't know what I think of that. Kind of makes the structure seem weak. Constantly forget that. Yeah, I know. It's the same with me. I'm constantly getting absolutely smashed by the heavy attacks. You just got to enjoy it after a while. You just go, yeah, fair enough. Oh, wow. Okay, that door is... That's a door for Richards. That's much more my size. Look at this little place. Look at this cutesy little place, huh? Wouldn't you love to live here? Should we have really ornate banisters and railings? It means we can't get around that way. Do I want that? That's the real question. I could put it here. Can I fit through that? No. Oh well. I think... I wish there was trapdoors. No trapdoors, is there? No, there is not. You know what we could do? Just thinking about it now, because there's no doors leading into this place. You just walk straight in. But what if... What if I put a big door here? And we make that like an entrance... entrance room. So you have to actually walk up and get to a door before you're let in. 56 viewers. Thank you all so much for tuning in. You absolute legends. Building the treehouse must be the secret. A large wall made of mahogany. See, if we build up like this, you put a door there. Would it be cool to have the door straight there? Could be. Seems like something that should be in a pirate game, but it's not too late. Oh yeah, I mean, they're still really early in this whole thing. So I think that they'll be adding a lot more stuff like that later on. That's quite nice. We could have this be an entrance. I'm just playing about here, you know, learning what looks good and what doesn't. The question is, Does that look too... I think that looks too... that looks too much, I think. We need something a little bit more wooden. Okay, this door is the same both ways. If you could lay a window flat. Yeah, I've been trying to think of ways to do that as well. How could you rotate stuff to be that, you know? Okay. We need it slopier than that. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And we could have it, yeah, cordoned off here. It is extremely playable while being early access. You're right. That's a great way to describe it. We could have... Oh, we can't have that. Right, let's go in here. I like how this is looking. What do you think, chat? Let me know your thoughts on the build so far. I think it's looking mighty fine. We can have little gaps like that, you know? We will have a bonfire, but maybe a bonfire at the very top. Okay. Don't know what we're going to have in that little corner there. We could have some decor, bookcase or something to... We'll work it out, don't worry, don't worry. Well, that was... Thank you very much. Right, let's see. Where is everyone, actually? Nice. We've got quite a few people on YouTube. Always good to see. We're going to do the standard planks outside. If they'll allow me. There we go. Okay. And yeah, the standard log planks on the outside too. Alright, we need to close this door now. Thank you very much. Ah, this is where we could have this. If we turn the snipping. Now let me lower you down just the tiniest bit. That doesn't look too bad. Right, now we've got to have... We're going to have it this side, okay? That's an easy way of doing it. Not like that, though. Oh, we can just snap the smaller ones, can't we? Of course. Perfect. Perfect, baby. Perfect. Yeah. How many stairs can we do up now? Okay, this is the maximum height for this level. So we need to build... We need to build a hanging down set of beams and pillars. Yeah. Right. Give me some space. Excuse the absolutely messed up camera. We're trying something very... I can build them. So that's into the tree. Very nice. Right, okay. So you got to learn and do these little tricks. In order to make this look like a proper bridge, there's going to have to be some tricks of the trade in this. Going to have to use the standard size. We'll put the planks this way. And we're going to keep bumping it up. I wish we could do that more. Right, how do we do that? We're going to do another pillar. Another smaller pillar, thank you. Ah, that one on top. Right. And now, same thing again. You might be going, what is this fella doing? But I'm trying to make it look, instead of completely flat, that'll look really weird. I want to make it look like it's kind of going up. That way it'll make it at least look like it's being supported, perhaps. Yeah, we'll do this. Can we actually climb up that? We can. Oh, what are you doing, you fool? Just inadvertently ran straight off the edge. It's okay. It's good leg day practice. We might need to make that doorway. You said bump it up. It made me think of inflatable park. Or pump it up. That I would have birthdays at when I was younger. Nice. Glad I could bring back a memory for you. Alright, bud, I've got to walk the plank to go play with the guys. I'll catch you Friday. Cheers for joining me today, Redbeard. Right, it was good to see you. Enjoy playing with your mates. Best of luck. Best of luck, friend. Right, we're going to go with another one here. Give me that flooring. Now we're going to do more pillars. Can I delete something if it's there? I can. Oh, I can delete loads here. Okay, we're not too... I can do smaller weathered ones as well, which look more like strings. Okay, I can't delete that, can I? No, that's fine. That's the new way. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Floors and walls. Yeah, we're going up. We're going up. And don't worry, I will add something to this in the future. And what I'm going to do with the pillars, just so it doesn't look so out of place. That looks quite cool. That at least looks like it's holding it up, doesn't it? Very nice. Very nice, very nice. Can we hit up? We can. See, from a distance, these actually look like ropes. They do look like ropes, yeah. One. We've got to go all the way out. We will, don't worry. Right, I gotta look at the footprint. Gotta look at the footprint. You gotta take a look back at your builds every now and again. See, from my church, this is actually gonna look completely fine, and from the outside, looks like a rope bridge. And once I add the ropes to it, it's gonna be perfect. Haven't even done the inside yet. Once I start decorating, this place can be cozy as hell. Well, hell isn't cozy, but you get what I mean. Turn a phrase, right? Okie doke. More building. I might go up 2 this time. Give it a bit of variation. Bit of variation. Look at that. And we can still... We're going to go the even distance. So it's about here. There we go. It's looking pretty decent so far. I wish there was more I could attach it to. I might be able to build some more logs out that way. Don't know if I like that one. Look at that. Yeah, that's a bit better. I wonder, right, moment of truth. If I build stairs out from here. Oh, yeah. I think we're going to be able to... How far does it need to be? Could I build stairs here, for instance? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Can we walk through these leaves? We can. Wow, that's the closest point. That is perfect. And that's right on the last part that I'd actually want it to be like that. Could build some strings and build like a small staircase there, I think. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah. You can't use the could I? No. It wouldn't look right. Wouldn't look right at all. I don't think we can actually build something that small. Please tell me I can. That I'm not losing my marbles here. It's so steep. Oh, I don't think we're going to have room. No, of course not. What are you thinking, you madman? Has to be 2 stairs by 2. 2 will do it. 2 will do it fine and dandy. Now 2 stairs again, and so on and so forth. Ad nauseum. We could be playing with fire here, though, because this is not... This is not the same area. And that's that, yeah. Well, I tell you what, we could still build out. I just don't want anything to be too far away from the actual tree. Do you know what I mean? Okay. So far, I'm liking this. Let's put the... That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, mate. Right, we need pillars. We need those wooden pillars. Right. That's actually looking quite nice, if I do say so myself. Already had more of a walkway. Let's see what that looks like. That's looking more like a rope bridge every time I look at it. Oh, I might be able to use the diagonal strings. That wouldn't make any sense. No, it wouldn't. But I build posts across. That's a great question. It really doesn't want to do that, does it? Oh, no, it doesn't. We took a gamble. We took a gamble. It didn't pay off that time. But don't worry. It's not going to be seen by anyone, that one. Do that. Nobody will notice that either. Oh, you silly bugger. I'll have to use a different floor than that. That big, massive wooden beam sticks right down into your head. Just the standard floor planks. We might do another stair up, I think, before we move forward. Do you know what? It just has to be this way, I think. I don't think it's actually... What's going on? I think it looks fine with them reaching up into the leaves, because you don't know what it's touching. It could be touching anything. I think that works. Yep. Rope bridge time. There we go. And here, just looks like strings, ropes, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Can I please use the standard planks now? I can. Oh. I wonder. Because we want to be able to get up to the very top. I want to build a canopy tower with perhaps a lighthouse kind of thing going on with it. Okay, if I do that, I will hit the clipping box. But nothing says I cannot build diagonally from here. And go up there. What do you think? I could do that. Oh, yes. More stairs, I think. Yeah. No! You plonker. See that? Oh, we had... Right, they have to... I might add that to one of my... What do you call it? Ideas, because they give you the little form. Do you have any ideas that might help the game as we go forward? Okay, so there's really very little you can actually walk on. Atop the tree. Oh my goodness. Doesn't matter, I wanted to have a look anyway. What do we look like? That looks quite cool. A few more ropes maybe going into the canopy, because you can do the diagonal ones, can't you? And we might have something. It's nice that it doesn't rain in here either. Very cool. Yes, very cool indeed. Let me out, please. Thank you very much. If there was... I might suggest in my feedback, please remove the clipping from the top of the tree. I want to build a tree house. Yeah, tree difficulties, not technical difficulties. Tree difficulties. I can do this. Oh, I don't know about that. Okay, now we could put floors in. Hopefully, please. Imagine pier. The beams that go right down to the floor, yeah. We don't want that. Right, we do actually want... Maybe we want standard floors. Okay. Everything's going to have to be built above. I suppose I could do it like that then, couldn't I? So... Those can all be touched. Okay. That's fair. Yes, I'm in concentrate mode now, can you tell? Well, would you look at that? We're on top of the tree. Random pole sticking through your living room. Yeah. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that I'm going to build something here and it's going to be completely disastrous. I'm going to go back to my main floor and it's going to be a joke. Like, I'm going to have to never come back to this tree again. See, if I build the areas like this first. Okay. We're getting somewhere. See, it just looks like, oh, okay, yeah, I can see you've obviously got branches that you connect stuff to. Yep. 100%. Yeah. Yeah, I see that. It's Tree of Shame. Oh, God, don't. Can you imagine? There's an entire part of my island that I just can't look at because it's full of undeletable props. There must be a mod. There's probably mods for this, I would say. Right, I'm going to put the stairs on this level. Yeah, very nice. One sec. Let me see. Let me see what it looks like. Whoa. That looks bizarre. Absolutely crazy. The stuff on top of the tree, you can't actually tell what's going on. What does it look like on the inside? And from down here, oh, perfect. You can't see all the poles. And in this place, you can't see the poles either. That one's annoying, though. This pole. Just ignore this pole here, okay? Just don't even think about it. It doesn't exist, okay? Just don't look at it. You see our rope bridge, though? I think the rope bridge looks really something special. All right, before I forget. Right, I need to put railings on that stairs. That stair's horrible. Diagonal. Yeah, see what I mean? Now this even looks like it was planned. Can we attach any more? See? That was my plan all along. Right. Oh, thank God that is partially deletable. Flip. Ugh. It's okay, because we can fix it by doing that. See, now it looks giving a tour. And there's the Tree of Shame. We don't look at that Tree of Shame. We don't acknowledge the Tree of Shame. Rule number 1 of the island. Thank you. I think it does. Let's see. From a distance. Perfect. They look like they're actually doing something. That is exactly what I was hoping for. Railings, railings, railings. Keep forgetting about the railings. Really plush looking ones, huh? They don't have one that's angled like that? This is angled like that. Super plush railing. That's not super plush. It does its job. We will put these banisters in. Perfect. See? Barely even noticed them. Yeah, look, okay, that's... Yeah, the knurling. Could put 2 on them. That'll be excessive. Actually, if I put 2... No, it won't fit. I don't like that. I was going to say another diagonal railing, but we don't need that. What we really need is more stairs. Yes, that's exactly what we need. More stairage. Like nothing ever happened. That's exactly how you have to build a lot of the time. Is just ignore that that happened. That never happened. And if you mention it, then we're going to have problems. Mention what? Exactly. Exactly. Now you're getting it. Right. Big pillars here. We don't cut corners here. Oh, we can actually use... This is another tip for you. Scaffolding. More stairs, more height, more passion, more energy. How does this look, right? Before we go crazy, how does it actually look with the platform on top? The platform on top is looking pretty interesting. But I don't... Here's the secret. Here is the secret. How big do we want this? Maybe about that big. Yeah, well, we're going to have to just forget that log's there. But we will... Instead of pillars, we're going to use walls. Yeah. Damn right. Oh, I don't like building without seeing what I'm building. Right, we're going to have to... We are going to have to use scaffolding. Don't you dare fall off the top of this tree. Oh, no! I'm not letting that happen. You saw nothing, right? That didn't happen. And it definitely didn't nearly happen again. There we have it. Perfection. What the hell's going on? Did that just place that the wrong way round? Yeah, I can place there anyway. Can I walk there? Could I walk there? Let me build. More passion, more energy, more passion, more footwork. I don't think there is full damage in this either. And you see now, we've got this really cool situation where we have what looks like No, I don't think there is full damage. I was jumping off the castle and everything and nada, zip, zilch. I can probably build a nice bit of footwork around the outside. Yes, 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 yes. We'll build it like this. That's perfect. And one underneath as well. One of the rare coastal gulls. And here we go. Oh, I should have kept that. I should have kept that scaffolding because that was really good for... Oh, we don't need it, do we? Oh. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. This is where... From Boys to Men. That's the name of the band that built this place. Yeah, me too. Me too, 100%. Okay. Okay. I think I like what's happening here. What do you think? I think it's looking pretty darn cool so far. Let's see. Let's see what we're looking at. Would you look at that? The rope bridge is so cool. So cool, isn't it? I should probably put posts. No, it's fine. I like that. It's not too out of place, if you know what I mean. Not too out of place at all. This will be some kind of tower. Maybe we can fit... Ah, has to be by the window. I don't know what I think about that. The tree looks like it's wearing a hat. Let me see. It does, doesn't it? Like a Stubbs the Zombie fedora or something, you know? Right. Double sashed windows. Give me all the sashes. Speed of them ships. Who do they think they are? Right. A nice door. A very nice looking door, that. Beautiful. We'll have this as our little hangout spot. I think I would like to have a really big window here. Well, how do you do that? No, I think. Yeah. Might look a bit crazy. People are looking at him build this going, wow, you have such a keen eye for design. Right. See, one thing I'm finding very difficult is building the smallest footprint staircase. Like, spiral stairs are small. But they are definitely not the smallest. Do you know? It's quite difficult building small footprint staircases. Raiders are generally some of the faster ships, I've noticed. Yes. Raiders are very quick. Are those raiders? An interceptor and interceptors. Interceptors are extremely quick as well. The first time you encounter an interceptor, it's usually a terrifying event. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty cool. What? This could be a nice place to relax. I could have the staircases outside. I don't know if I like that. See, these are massive. The mahogany. I think you need double. Don't judge me if you think this staircase looks dreadful. I haven't finished it yet. That window is too big. Dormammu, I'm here to bargain. And I can't place it any other way. Damn it. I was hoping I could place it. See, that has almost no window ledge. I don't think you can do what you're thinking of doing here, Chief. Stairs right in front of a window. Oh, hold on. I don't need a window. Yeah, what am I doing? I don't need a window at all if I'm building that there. Could just have a window here. A lot less scary if you actually use the ship upgrades, though. Didn't know they existed for like the longest time. I was struggling through higher level ships and battles. Yeah. And also, don't just buy the devastating cannons. Just because they're like the end cannons on the list of cannons you can have, doesn't make them the best. Get away from me. Shoe fly. I need a bonfire. I should probably put the bonfire downstairs, put the signal fire upstairs. Screw the window, stairs prevail, exactly. Right, we will do this. I'm just trying to think. This little area could be a cozy little cottage with a nice... I can't build it yet because I haven't got a bonfire. Okay. That's a bit of a big fight. Look at the size of that. I can't. That's miles too big. Absolutely gigantic thing. Could always build the bonfire in here. And try and build like a chimney and all that. Maybe this window will have to go. We'll have a fireplace here. Having a fireplace that's that heavy in a tree seems like an absolute terrible idea. We'll see. Okay, yeah, we will do the floor. Can we get down there? Yeah. Give you the King's Castle fireplace that very clearly is for a gigantic manor home. I don't even think it would fit in here now anyway, would it? No, probably not. Oh, we have little... Cozy. Very cozy indeed. Chandelier. A Shangri-La protects her. Not enough resources. Not enough. That's crazy. Look at this. I suppose we're still early days yet. We're still early days. No, there's nothing smaller. Torches. Signal fire. Can place 3 more. Just a bonfire in the middle of a wooden tree. Seems like a dreadful idea. I'm tempted to actually make the ceiling higher. Because that is a little bit too cramped for me. I think, anyway. Yeah. We'll do it that way. We'll do it live. You could build a second home in that fireplace, yeah. Furnished. Completely furnished. Right. Now we can fit everything we want in here. Do we want this to have the final story to have like a signal fire on the top? I think that might be a cool idea. This will be the short floor. Yes, this will be the short floor. Would having different planks also look good? No. Too much of a difference. Let's go on the outside. There we go. Yeah, we're getting something. Now, I will put some kind of pillar or beam on the outside of the house. Maybe at that level? No. That's the thing, is they... What the? Put me inside the building, Chief. There we go. They are. But for some strange reason, I can't seem to get them to be the right way around. Like that. Huh. Ah, that did work. Now that is the right way around. It does leave. It leaves a bare edge. I might be able to put some kind of banister there, which might be able to cover that up. And am I even going to have a full floor up here? This could just be a lookout, do you know? Like this could be, whatever that word is called. Where you can look down on the floor below you. Do you know what I'm saying? I did it again, man. I'm starting to get annoyed at myself here. Like, who am I to behave so silly? All this building and no scaffolding. What am I, a madman? There we go. And yet in my video on YouTube, all I talk about for about 2 minutes is how important scaffolding is. Chilly boy. We don't want mahogany. Big beam. We could either put it right on top of the window. I'm thinking watchtower, yeah. I want it to kind of have watchtower. Watchtower aesthetics. Beam rules. It's annoying the way the corners don't fill, isn't it? But you suppose the way you fix that. I wonder could I put stone? Not enough resources. I guess we won't put stone. That could do something. That certainly gives it some... What do you think? That's just the base level. What I could do as well, which would be quite interesting. This could be quite interesting. Vibes? I'm not too sure. What are these? Roof corners. Is there small roof pieces? Triangular roof? I don't want triangular. I just want really small straw roof pieces. Ugh. That actually looks like thatch. I don't have any stone on me at the moment. I could very easily go get some. See, they're massive. Right, tiles have the small bits of roof, don't they? Yeah, they have. Facade. A chimney cap. If not, the build does as many pulls from a person outside a bonfire within the bonfire radius. Yeah, exactly. I have like thousands of stone back in my base, but this, see this piece, this really lovely small piece of roof. I was hoping there was that. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Very cool. Try ramps. You could be onto something there. Haha. Legend. Those could definitely have a little bit of potential. Just for giving it a little this, that, and the other. Could be useful, that. Probably have a corner piece now, do they? No. Pediment. We don't need that anyway. You are correct. Those wooden ramps are certainly better. Could we then use... Yeah. just to give it a little bit of detail. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I like that. Maybe something smaller. It's strange looking, actually, but I think it's got a little bit of character. It's a tree house, you know what I mean? A tree fort. It doesn't have to be made of stone or... There we go, I like that. Okay. We will make this. It could do. I'll show you, because I don't mind having kind of... Could be it up. That does cover up that corner quite nicely. There we go. I think that does work. Nicely done. Good suggestion. Great suggestion. What was that? We're doing the triangular floor. Oh, not this bit again. This always seems to happen, and it's always very annoying. Trying to get a corner piece. Just ignore the way the floor does that, okay? But now we can... Oh, that's what did it. No. We're okay, we're okay. This side doesn't need it. Up there. I have to say, we have 61 viewers. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me tonight. It's crazy. Tonight, I was actually thinking about not even bothering because I was so exhausted. Lots been going on today. And then I hopped on, and you know what? I was in a great mood, and here you all are. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm still playing. I'm not stopping. I just wanted to say thanks. If you fancy it, if you've enjoyed watching so far, why not follow the channel? Maybe even subscribe. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is when I do my streaming. And sometimes I even release videos. Well, quite often I release videos, but... Right, we're going to do some more walls, more floors. Window here. Maybe 2 or 3 windows here. And some cool views out there. This will be a door. Need Elmer. Stretching my back. That's not the door. These are not the droids you are looking for. Like that. Nice one. I'm glad you showed up. It's been a joy talking to you so far. More windows. Could. Yes, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Yes. Favorite cards. Okay, okay. We're doing alright. We're doing not too bad. We could probably fill those up with normal walls now. I worry I talk too much sometimes. It's always fun to form conversation. Do not worry about talking too much at all. You've been very interesting to talk to. I only hope people don't think I'm talking too much or too little. Then again, you can't please everyone. Not everyone can be pleased. That's alright with me. I think I'm gonna have... I think I like that, yeah. We don't need to have anything here. Nice one, I'm glad you think so. Thanks for letting me know. Sometimes I worry that, you know, if I get too concentrated on something, I sit here like this. Okay. Another platform on the outside. Not the whole way around, though, because we have the little roof. But I'm thinking. When I think, stuff happens. Door to nothingness, exactly. Door to misery and a broken leg. Why can't I build there? Window. Cheeky little window. Good. Yeah, it helps me build as well when I'm explaining what I'm doing, because otherwise you can just sit there and you just sort of don't think of anything. I was going to have a not a chimney, I was going to have some kind of signal fire up here. But I also need a roof. And I really liked the look of the corner pieces. These giant corner pieces. How do these even work? Obviously we need these kinds of pieces. Okay, we'll try this. We'll try it and see how absolutely mental this looks. Right, let's try the corner piece. Is that the right piece at all? Oh my god. It is working, I think. We'll soon see. That's not what I wanted, but there we go. That is looking alright. We might need to put... No. It's alright, so sometimes you just need to place stuff in a different order. Oh. That's okay. That's okay. I've never built with these roof pieces before, so it's all a learning curve. All a learning curve. And it's helping me learn the pieces. Because that's something I've realized is that a lot of the pieces, you kind of need to know about them before you use them. Otherwise, you can make an absolute fool of yourself very easily. I'll try the corner piece first. That's so cool looking. Okay, I think this piece is now clicking in my head. Okay, that's working. It's too slanted to actually walk around that way. But we can go like this. This is just temporary. I will fix that. This might have a really cool, what's the word I'm looking for? Footprint from a distance. Yes. Look at how interesting that looks. And then on top, signal fire. Yeah. That's not what I wanted. And don't worry, I'm going to patch up those little corners. Whoa. Whoa. There's some very cool pieces I just haven't known about. I suppose I can't know about everything. That works too. I think so. I think it looks quite interesting. And then you do that. Now we can put that down. I think it's a very funky roof, but that's the thing, is this is kind of a funky little build. I see loads of videos keep popping up on my YouTube lately of people building like these huge pirate forts. And they always seem to have a very similar look. Gives it character. Exactly. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for a build with character over anything else. That windowsill is really annoying. Right, here we go. Here we go. Okay, we actually have that already in place. Very nice. Very nice. And please, do these stairs have the same arch as the roof? Not quite. Huh. Okay, okay. The other... Oh. Can I press P and do it from here, maybe? Yes. I sound like Frank Mist when I said that. No. Close but no cigar. I know, it's very fiddly. See, I don't want this balcony round here. We don't need this. That was just for show. But here... Is that the most slanted... Oh, that's so annoying. Yeah, it's just a little bit out, isn't it? I wonder. I don't think it has to be perfect though, does it? And then if I put another one kind of hidden, how close I put it on? Oh. Do you know what I could do, which would be really quirky and interesting? Instead of stairs, we're playing a game, you know? Just do it like that. Now you may be thinking, why is he putting a tile? I don't have stone. Do I want to row my boat all the way back, or should I just free cam it? I'll free cam it. Please, forgive me for this. But I just needed to come back here for two things. Here we go. What in the world? Thanks. I think it is pretty quirky. It looks so bizarre. What does it look like from all the way over here? You go, what on earth is that thing in the tree over there? There we go. It's like that guy in X-Men. He doesn't like to teleport too far in case he ends up inside a wall. We'll take clay. We'll take a little bit of rock. I don't think we need soil. Or any of that stuff. Do we need beams for anything? Don't think so. Stone, iron. Oh yeah, I can just check, can't I? Decoration, what do I need? Animal fat. Something I should buy off that fella as well. I only have 11. I'm going to buy some. Have a look at my... I do, yeah. Stacking is incredibly necessary. Do you want to see how much gold and silver I have? I have more on my ship. And I've been converting my piastre into guineas. 1,100 guineas. It takes so long.
Boots sound fast, but they're steady.
We'll place an order for them. 20. 40. Yes. Animal fat is very useful. 70-minute delivery. Yeah, I've got quite a bit of gold and silver. That's why I have it in that little raised chest. And I collect trophies in this one. All of the insignia. I kept throwing them away. I kept Once I got full reputation, I just kept selling them to them, thinking it was going to do something, but it never did anything. So I stopped and just started collecting them. And the goal in my last 2 streams was to collect 9,999 guineas. No. Just the silver and gold. For buying stuff. From selling. Not from selling. It is from selling, yeah. This is my first time ever making a signal fire. Oh wow, that looks freaky. What does that look like from a distance? Does that look like my treehouse is on fire? It does, yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure what I think about that. That's cool. I don't know if I like the idea of a signal fire on top of a straw roof. That seems dangerous. Please stop doing that. Should I have it or should I change it to a bonfire? It seems very out of place, doesn't it? I think it's too much. A bonfire is also the same thing. Yeah, can you imagine? If your base could be destroyed and I just put a big gigantic fire on top. Do you know, I'm tempted to not put the fire on top just because I don't really need it. What I will do is I will put a roof on top. Do we have a roof cap? That's fair thoughts, really, when you think about it. I think that would cause a lot of uproar if they did that, though. Don't you dare do that to me again, please. There we go. Right, in here. Now we need to make... So I want a fireplace. But I don't want a fireplace that's that big. I might put the fire downstairs. Do you know? My god, I completely forgot about all this place, you know? I don't want to have it inside. Yeah, no around here really suits. Go it down the base. I think that is what I'm going to do. Did I seriously just do that? I did. I'm going quiet again. What I'm doing here is I'm actually building a fireplace. Building a little fireplace that doesn't want to do what it wants to do. I put the stacking back on like that again. It actually does want to do it. There we go. Sorry about that. I was in concentration mode. Right now. And now. Place that in there. And now we have a little fireplace. I don't think I'll bother with those. Can't use the triangle foundations for that. I don't have triangle foundations. I have foundations that are blocks. Right, now I can actually start putting some lighting outside. Got to watch out with lighting in this game. Really have to watch out. Put one there. I will put a torch, some kind of candle or something up here. We have bone lamps. We do. Don't have horns on me because I'm a fool. These all require fat. Yeah, maybe an actual lantern, a hanging lantern. I could put one in there, but I'm not going to do that. In here I will have a hanging... Not hanging, but like an actual candle. Not bad, not bad. I think we can start... Oh, really, why? Oh, really, why what? I forgot what I said now. I'm going to put some furniture in here, though. Or maybe a crafting station or something? Some kind of crafter. We don't need an equipment destroyer. A workbench would be nice. And then, yes, in there we can put something. We could put a wall and tools. Yes, sorry, yeah. When it comes to lighting in this game, it's really intensive on your resources for your computer. So when you build something... If you were to build a large base, like for instance in my church, when I was building, I had a lot of lighting in mind. And then when I actually did pick up the lighting and build it, I had to remove a load of the torches. Because a load of the torches were, they were causing massive lag. Huge lag in my game. And I don't like that. Yeah, it was very irritating because I built this massive place. That's what you require hardwood for. For goodness sake. All of the nice furniture. I could cut some. I might just cut some down here. I think I need to adjust my base lighting then. Maybe. I mean, if your game works fine with the lighting you have, you're fine. It's just if you start stuttering when you're looking at your base or walking around your base. Like when I first put lighting in, I put lights everywhere. And then it was just an absolute mess. It was an absolute mess. I had to remove a load of stuff. Oh, because it was lagging heavily. Right, I do need hardwood, yeah. Gonna plant loads of limes and bananas out here. Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's not the biggest deal. I mean, you saw the goats, man. Is he going to knock the tree down? No, he's going to knock me down, though. There we go. Plenty of hardwood. They will improve on it, man. Look at how crazy that looks from here. Whoa. Should I have a workbench in here? I don't think I should, actually. Do you know that? I think I should have something cozy. I could probably have a workbench somewhere stupid. Like here. That's a much better place for it. In here we want someplace nice and cozy. A bed upstairs perhaps. Oh, I bet I need feathers. Different type of workbench in that section. There's some smaller workbench types. There are. I don't know if I want to add a cooking station. Ironware. Alchemy. This is the only cooking station. It's so weird. We have anything comfy. It all looks fairly rigid. Ooh. Rigid it is then. Hunting armchair. Yeah, we need feathers for those. Leather. Oh no. Spell table or alchemy bench of sorts. There could be, a lot of these workstations could be too big. Like I have everything I need in the church. This is mainly a retreat type location, I think. So feathers would be good. Tanned leather would be even better. Unreal. So you need tanned leather and all that. Oh, yes, actually, I'm not even finished. What time are we at? 3 a.m. I have to be up in a couple hours to go to the doctor's. I want to make it look a little bit safe. There we go. While I have everything here. Won't do that side though. Right, I'm just doing the railings. Just because I think that's the safest way to be. Just have a few railings, don't you? Probably shouldn't stay up much later then. I don't want to miss the doctor's appointment. Definitely not. Let me see. That bottom row, these ones. This is the ones that I really like because they look comfiest as well. Outdoor furniture vibe, yeah, same. They are the nicest, they're the luxurious ones. What else could I build at the moment? You can have a lot of different types of things. I've got the base structure done. Let's see. That's just absolute lunacy to me. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that. We're probably going to go with the idea you were talking about earlier. I had thought about adding some kind of fire emitter. Like this. And just putting some kind of beams around it or something. Might have like a bed in here and chair and all that kind of, just something cozy. I might never actually use this place, which is sad. Right, that window is annoying. A little bit better. I'm thinking the same thing. I'm thinking the same thing. I think furniture is where I'm going to draw the line. This is quite cool. Quite cool. And what I normally do, if you've ever seen any of my streams before, which I don't believe you have, is when I'm going home, when I'm finishing the night up, what I do is I bring myself home. I thought so. I thought so. I'm glad you joined today, I have to say. It's been great to chat to you. There we go. What I normally do is I bring my character home. If I've had a night of pirating, I unload all of the piaster and guineas. And then I usually go up to the old bedroom, get me character ready for bed, and then I go to bed in real life. a little bit of RP, a little bit of role playing. Do you know what I mean?
You're dead.
Oh. Let's see what this sword does. Come here, boys. Waste all your stamina. Special attack. Courtesy of Hans, the pirate. It is pretty good. And then every time I start playing the game, my character's always waking up. Right, come on, here we go. We'll sail back. I think, yeah, because it's daytime, we won't see any drowned. But what's nice is I usually get out some gun. I've done it 2 or 3 times. We say then see you drowned and try and shoot him while on the move. A lot of ships around here. Yeah, I was originally going to build on this part of the island, but you know what they say? They say a fool builds his church on sand. So I chose something very opposite of sand. There's also a skeleton in the middle of that brush there as well, pointing to some treasure. Yeah, I think it's biblical. I think it's a biblical quote. I think. I could be wrong. But it's the idea of, yeah, if you build your church or you build your house on sand, it's doesn't last very long. The foundations go out from underneath it, you know? Such a long journey up the top of these stairs. And home again. See, this is where the fireplace looks correct. In this room, it looks perfect. In a tree house, not so much. Right, we'll get rid of some of that. We don't need the peanuts. We don't need them either. What we take off first? That. Boots. And yeah, I think that's everything. We'll leave the gloves on this time, because we have loads of stuff in the old inventory. Right. That is everything from me tonight. Thank you so much for joining. Kenzie, cheers for following and cheers for chatting along with me. It's been great to chat to you. Everyone else watching, thank you for tuning in. Remember, subscribe to me on YouTube if you want to watch again, if you want to hang out or see any of my videos. And follow me on Twitter. Twitter? Twitch. Right. That's me off for the night. Cheers. Thank you for the luck. Hopefully I won't need it. But good night for now. See you next time.